Eternity Outdoors is brought to you by Mouse Implement, your choice for farm equipment in Central Arkansas since 1944. Red Zone Apparel, functional comfort with style in mind. Heavy Shot, the pattern density breakthrough. G&H Decoys, a waterfowl tradition since 1934. Petit Jean Meats, taste the difference. A1 Pawn, serving Russellville since 1982. Eternity Outdoors is also brought to you by One lesson that I've learned from my turkey hunting experience is that if you don't know a whole lot about the property that you're hunting on, it's very likely that you're not going to be successful. There's usually a pretty big learning curve when it comes to hunting new properties. You've got to learn the birds, figure out where they use, usually have to figure out all these things as you hunt or at least during your scouting period. Austin and I got up to Kansas one afternoon, spotted a couple turkeys out in one field, went and asked the landowner for permission to hunt that field, and she was all about us hunting it, so we got out there the next morning before daylight, not really having a clue what was going to happen, just decided to set up on the tree line and hope something good was going to come our way. All these turkeys started heading our direction. A couple of them decided to hesitate. They waited on the rest of the group to get there. But once the whole group got ganged up, they decided to head our direction, and they only had one thing on their mind. Well, this is our second trip to Kansas this year. We didn't have any luck the first time. We basically got stormed out and decided to come back this weekend and actually tried a different spot. We saw some turkeys out in this field yesterday and got permission for it, and it paid off. We got down on this creek bottom right here close to this cornfield, and ended up having 7 longbeards roosted right over the creek, and all of them flew out in this field and saw our decoys and came right in, just like they were supposed to, right when they flew down. And it was a quick hunt, but got 2 down, so now it's Austin's turn to shoot. I'm gonna quit being greedy here, but it was definitely one of the best hunts I've ever had. 2 longbeards down, and you can't beat that, and especially in a beautiful place like Kansas. It's about to rain on us, so we're gonna try to get out of here. But We're going to try to kill a few more this weekend with Austin.
This hunt was a little bit unusual for us. Normally we have to work pretty hard for the turkeys that we kill. This one, it happened to be the case that we didn't have to work very hard. We didn't really scout this field very much. We saw turkeys in the field one time the afternoon before, got permission for the field, got out there that morning, and it just happened really quick. That's not the normal. It's not going to happen every time like that. Makes us appreciate these hunts that do go well like this. It probably won't ever happen again, but it's nice to get thrown a bone every once in a while.
Where's the truck?
Always. How's it feel carrying 2 out?
Oh, it's a blast, let me tell you. Worth it every time though.
To total protection. There's safe, then there's Browning Safe.
From the makers of Heavy Shot, the biggest development in waterfowl loads in a decade, Heavy Metal. Delivering 20% more lethal pellets on target than any conventional waterfowl load, with superior patterning and energy from Heavy Shot's patented technology. Available now and priced competitively with premium steel loads. More pellets, more pattern, more birds in your bag. Get the picture? Learn more at HeavyShot.com.
Petit G Meats, the official ham of the Arkansas Razorbacks, reminds you there's always something mouthwatering for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including Arkansas's favorite tasting hot dog, old-fashioned thick-sliced bologna, hickory smoked and peppered bacon, jalapeno and cheese deer summer sausage, and new heat and eat beef chili. Since 1928, a name you can depend on for quality meats. Petit G Meats. Taste the difference.
Guys, if you're tired of buying decoys, the paint chipping off of them, brand new, they're leaking with water, you need to get G&H. These are the most durable decoy on the market. They hand paint them. The paint will last, it won't flake. They're made in the USA. You can literally pass this decoy down from generation to generation. This is the M4. Almost everybody's hunted over this decoy before, killed ducks over it. Looks really good, it'll hold up for you. As durable as it gets. I've actually even hunted over G&H decoys that had literally been run over by a truck. Couldn't tell at all. I'm telling you, they're strong as they come. Another one of my buddies has hunted with these since he was in junior high. He's married, got a kids now with the family. That's something he's going to be able to pass down to his grandkids. And it's just cool to have another way to share the sport.
Red Zone Apparel. We dare you to trash our shirts. Our shirts can stand up to even the messiest fish. We've combined evaporative cooling, stain resistance, and UPF 50 patented technology. No silk screen cotton t-shirts here. Our shirts are lightweight breathable microfiber. Function, comfort, style. Red Zone Apparel.
After mine and Austin's trip to Kansas, we got back to Arkansas and told the whole family all the stories. We're a family full of turkey hunters, so it didn't take too much convincing for us to get our grandpa to come on the next trip with us. We decided to head back to Kansas. We had some turkeys already scouted out from the trip before, and hopefully we were going to get our grandpa on a long beard.
We didn't get a chance to scout this field the afternoon before, but we were still feeling pretty confident there'd be turkeys in the area. We'd been hunting this field most of the year and had seen turkeys in it about every time we went. Well, I don't know what it was with these two toms. They had something else on their mind. We did end up having several jakes come in within shooting range. We decided to hold off. It was the first morning with Papa, and we were waiting to get him a long beard. That afternoon we went back to the same spot. Even though we didn't have any luck that morning, there's too many turkeys in this field to leave it. We set up in there early afternoon and waited till dark.
These turkeys hung out in this field all afternoon. We were set up on the tree line and we knew that they liked to roost in the trees behind us. So we were in a good spot. We were just waiting until dark before these turkeys came to roost. Eternity Outdoors is brought to you by Mouse Implement, Red Zone Apparel, Heavy Shot, G&H Decoys, Petit Jean Meats, A1 Pawn. Eternity Outdoors is also brought to you by
Petty G Meats, the official ham of the Arkansas Razorbacks, reminds you there's always something mouthwatering for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including Arkansas's favorite tasting hot dog, old-fashioned thick-sliced bologna, hickory smoked and peppered bacon, jalapeno and cheese deer summer sausage, and new heat and eat beef chili. Since 1928, a name you can depend on for quality meats. Petty G Meats. Taste the difference.
Advanced engine in its class, 50 horsepower, dual overhead cams, and fierce acceleration, the Gator XUV 825i will shatter your expectations.
Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment. Stop by our dealership today.
Once these turkeys decided it was time for bed, the whole flock formed a line and they started coming our way.
Well, we can't say we didn't see any turkeys in this field. We literally had 2 hens come within 5 or 6 yards of us, one of them which was bearded. The toms were fired up out in the middle of the cornfield, but they just wouldn't close the distance.
Once these turkeys headed out, we watched them fly up to roost just down the tree line from us, so we had a good game plan for the morning. Since we knew where they were going to be, we decided to set up across the field from them, and hopefully we were going to be able to call them away from the tree line in the morning. These turkeys flew down in the field right next to the tree line where they were roosted. They worked in the bottom of this field for a while, but after a little bit, they couldn't stand it any longer. They had to come check out the soft calling up the hill from them. One thing that helped us get these two longbeards in close was that we put a jake decoy out. We had been using a strutter decoy. A couple times we had tried it on these same birds and they didn't seem too interested in it. When we put out the jake, it seemed to do the trick.
I kept waiting. I was like, they better shoot quick.
Yeah, brush right here, and I don't know if he felt comfortable shooting that shot or not. I told him, I was like, you better go and take it.
Where was he at?
He got some spurs on him though. Big old big beard. It's not turkey. Shot right behind it.
I couldn't shoot that way. I mean, I could see them, but there's some stuff. And I could have shot, but I had brush in front of me, and it would have been, I didn't have a clear shot.
Yeah.
So I finally leaned over a little bit. And then they were both, if it had been just a little bit further over, it got both at one shot.
Well, this is our second day on this trip here, and we hunted this turkey pretty hard yesterday. We got in here this morning, or yesterday morning, and they didn't do what they were supposed to. And yesterday afternoon we got close, and a hen ended up busting us. Got real close, and actually had a bearded hen come in, passed it up, and roosted them, and got in there this morning, and it ended up working out just like it's supposed to.
Yeah, this is our third trip to Kansas this year, and Austin and I tagged out last trip, and we were just looking for somebody else to pull the trigger, so we brought along our grandpa here, and we've got one so far. Hopefully we can get another one before the weekend's over.
Yeah, it's been a good hunt. Very good.
Turkey hunting is a big tradition in our family. Getting to take our grandpa on this hunt in Kansas was just a great time for Austin and I. We really enjoy getting outside and spending time with him in the outdoors. Getting to kill a turkey on this trip was even much more special. It's the first time that Austin and I ever got to be with our grandpa while he killed a turkey. There were just many memories that were made on this trip that we'll cherish for a long time. We've made a new tradition out of bringing our grandpa to Kansas. We've done it the last 2 years, and hopefully we'll do it for many more years to come.
Well, God truly has blessed us with a beautiful earth to enjoy, and we believe heaven will be even better. The most important decision we've ever made is accepting God's free gift of eternal life. We'd love to share more about it with you. You can contact us on our Facebook, our email, or even on our contact form on our website. Thanks for watching the show, and we hope you enjoyed it.